Hi, my name is Yolanda McLemore, and I teach preschool here at Humble Christian School. And if you're watching this video, I have the privilege of teaching your 4-year-old this school year. We have a folder that each parent will receive, and I'll walk through this folder and give you some information for this school year. First of all, I have a welcome letter, and I'll read it to you. It says, "Welcome to our pre-K program. Our theme for this year is Fish of the Sea. We will swim into the deep this school year. Our deep sea adventure for this school year will include letters, blends, words, sentences, and beginner books. Our adventure will also include numbers, counting, and simple adding. Weekly, we will swim into such parts of the sea as music, art, library, recess, and lunch. By May 18, our School of the Fish will be the most intelligent 4-year-olds. So get ready to take on all, and by the end of this school year, they will be ready to take on all that kindergarten has awaiting them. So we are looking forward to a year full of learning and growing. My name is Yolanda McLemore, and I have the honor of teaching your child this year. I started teaching children in Sunday school at the age of 10. I love children and love teaching children. I have taught the Becca curriculum for 14 years. I am still amazed at how much a child learns and matures within the 10 months we are privileged to invest into them what God has given us. I was happily married for 30 years before my husband went to heaven 4 years ago. I have 3 children of my own, which God blessed me with after 10 years of marriage. My children are Chris, he's 24, Ricky is 23, and Kayla Joy is 19. Since my children came 10 years later, I still have a few years before I enjoy grandchildren. In the meantime, I will enjoy my time with your darlings. So I am attaching a list of our procedures for this year. The better informed you are, the smoother our school year will run. Therefore, please review your HCS Family Manual. You can view it online and also review the school calendar. Read the Cougar newsletter. You'll receive that weekly. Make sure you take it out and read it. And also check your emails often. And subscribe to Remind 101. And you will get information about Remind 101. And that's the way we will communicate. Daily, your child binder will come home daily. Please review that daily and initial it daily. Again, this is the way we communicate. And the better the communication, the smoother the school year. And feel free to, any questions you have, any concerns you have, please feel free. Pick up the phone, email me, and check your emails. And also, the end of the letter, it is saying, please pray for us daily. And also in the folder, I include a letter that you can pray over your child and pray over the daily, our school, our classrooms. I am looking forward to a school year full of God's blessings and favor. And before you go, let me go over the class schedule. Our class starts at 7:55. And I know with preschool, you're normally used to daycare, but this is not daycare. We're actually going to learn. So please have your child here at 7:55. And so at 7:55 through 8:15, we start our day. We go to the restroom, first of all. There's another pre-K class, so we're the first to go to the restroom. And we come back to the room, and we begin our pledges. And as we said, there are different classes. Your students will actually get to go to the music class, the art class, the library. So just to give you a view of what our school day look like. So at 7:55, we'll do our restroom break and our pledges until 8:15. 8:25 on Mondays. Monday is the day that we do not go to a special. So they'll be in the classroom all day, and we get to cover a lot on Mondays. And Bible, we start our class with Bible at 8:25. And then 8:45 to 8:55, we review our classroom rules and our learning habits. And 8:55, we start our phonics. At 9:35, we have activity time. And activity time will vary. It can be poems. It can be a little center time. And then 9:50, we go to the restroom. Again, you'll see we have a lot of restroom breaks. And it will help your child. They'll learn how to hold until it's time for the restroom break. And it's all about learning. And at 10 o'clock is recess time. At 10:40, at 10:30 we can't come in and prepare for lunch, and then at 10:40 we go to lunch. At 11:20 it's our number time. At 11:50 we have story time, and 12 o'clock we do a phonic review, and then 12:10 we get ready for nap time. So we have a restroom break and get our mats out and our blankets out. And then 12:30 we have our nap time. 1:30 we're up from nap and going to the restroom. And around 1:45 we have a snack time. And then we finish our school day at 2:15 with language development. And then 2:25, now when the weather permits, we get to go back outside. They like that. But soon it will be cold or too hot out there, and we'll just do center time. And 2:55 is dismissal. And 3:15, they're headed to your vehicle. Another thing, let me go over some procedures. As I said, at 7:55, please have your child here on time. Any student who is not in the class at 7:55 a.m. is considered tardy. All students reporting late to school should go by the office and get a tardy slip before coming to class. And with them being 4 years old, I still have to send them back for that slip. So having them here on time, especially, really all school year, but especially the first few weeks of school, it helps them to prepare and know, okay, we have to get up, get ready, and head to school. Perfect attendance awards will be given for each 9 weeks, and one will be given for the whole school year at the end of the school year. So remember, if a student is tardy 3 times, that equals an unexcused absence. So even though they've been here all school year, but they have those absences, then it counts. They have the tardies, it counts as an absence. So be on time, be on time. Our dismissal is at 3:15 p.m. Please send a note if you are picking up your child early. And you will see in the folder you'll have a form to fill out to let us know who can pick up your child. If there's any special notes we need, someone who cannot pick up your child, please inform us. Students will be brought to their car during dismissal. You will receive a card, and you are to place that in your window, and that's how we know which car to bring your child to. If an unauthorized person will be picking up your child, please send a note specifying the person's name and relationship to your child. Adult identification will be checked if needed. So if you're sending someone that doesn't normally pick up your child, tell them they will need their identification. Here's another important piece of information. Please label items clearly and label everything. I mean everything. And so many sweaters and jackets are left behind, but make sure their sweater has a name on it. And another thing with uniforms, a lot of the kids may have the same shirt or the same sweater, and I'm saying shirts because you have to send replacements. You will be sending a replacement, and all those little shirts look alike. Make sure you label everything. It says, please label all supplies, backpacks, rest mats, uniforms, spare clothes, coats, jackets, lunch boxes, everything, and mark it with a permanent marker. Washable markers will wash away. A change of clothes. Please send daily an extra change of clothes. That is a whole little uniform. The shirt, the bottom, and send the clothes in a labeled Ziploc bag, large enough for the clothes to be placed in. This will remain in your child's backpack all of the school year. If spoiled clothes are sent home, please remove them and replace them with a clean pair. So check them, daily. Just check and make sure that they didn't have a little accident that day. I try to send a note home, but just in case, that way those same clothes don't come back. That would be very unpleasant. But in the change of clothes, please include socks, undies, uniform top, and uniform bottom in that Ziploc, and make sure it's in that backpack. And I know some parents, after 2 or 3 weeks, they say, oh, they're doing okay. And just when you do not put it in there, guess what? Make sure it's in there every day. Again, lunch is from 10:40 until 11:10. When your child is ordering the school lunch, please reorder online. And you'll see that you can order up for a month, and if your child is absent that day that you have ordered, you can go in and remove it for that day. Or you can call the school, and let them know my child is not there. Please remove it. But please, please order in advance. When sending cash, please place in a Ziploc bag or an envelope labeled with your child's name and the money's intended use. Please inform me of your child's eating habits or allergies for lunch. That's very, very important. If you pre-ordered and your child will be absent that day, please inform the teacher or the school by 8:30. If you don't do it by 8:30, they will charge your account. So make sure you call by 8:30. If you know that the day before, you can go in and remove it or call the school. The earlier, the better. That way it's not the last minute. It's 8:30 and you forgot to call. When sending a packed lunch, please do not send frozen or uncooked items. Our lunchtime is about 30 minutes, and they are small kids, and a lot of them, this is the first time for them. So send something that they can easily consume, and that it doesn't. Do not send items that we have to cook. The frozen items that you have to put in the microwave, and after a few minutes stir it. We don't have time for that. So send something that they can easily consume. Our rest time is from 12:30 until 1:30 p.m. Please send a small blanket and make sure it's a small blanket. I know you like your child to be cozy on a big comforter, but we don't have the room to store that. So a small blanket that will fit in a large Ziploc bag. And you are every Monday, make sure that blanket is back in your child's backpack, because on Fridays I'll send the blankets home for washing. And you wash them and return it back to their backpack, and this will just be a weekly thing. Every Monday, make sure it's in a Ziploc bag in their backpack. Again, snack time will be from 1:30 until 1:45. Please send a snack with your child each day. And we will be eating snack in the classroom, so make sure you send something that's not messy. And label the snack. You can just label it with the S. And this is important because it's a snack, most of the kids want to take that right to that lunchroom with them. So make sure you put snack so I can say, oh, this has to wait until snack time. And here's an example of what you can send for snacks that's not messy. Animal crackers, cheese nips, fruit snacks, grapes, or sliced apples. Please do not send a candy or crackers, just the regular crackers because crumbs are everywhere. The animal crackers are really neat. They can pick it up and put it in their mouth. Um, do not send jello, pudding, or fruit that has to be peeled or sliced because again, we don't have time for that. Just if you're sending a snack, if you're sending fruit, it has to be already sliced, just something they can open and consume quickly. We rather the students not drink from the water fountain, so please send small water bottle with your child each day. So just not the regular size, just a small water bottle in their backpack. And this is really important when we come for recess because we quickly have to clean our hands and head for the lunchroom. So if they have a little bottle of water, they just go to their backpack, drink the water, and replace it. And also, if it's really hot outside, we can bring that little bottle of water with us outside. Let's talk about birthdays. Birthdays may be celebrated during our lunchtime. Please feel free to bring in store-bought cupcakes or cookies for birthday celebrations. And just inform me that what day you would like to celebrate their birthday on. And since I am a K4 teacher, if I was eating cupcakes, I would like the bigger ones. But for the little ones, you know what? The little mini ones are just fine. They enjoy it just as much. It's just as much fun and less sugar. Let's talk about Blue Jean Fridays. Blue Jean Friday is a fundraiser put on by the PTF. On Blue Jean Friday, students may wear jeans. That's not every Friday, but that's why I read your Cougar Corner. It will let you know when Blue Jean Fridays come up. Also, in the binder, you'll have a homework conduct sheet, and I'll also in there let you know when it is Blue Jean Friday. On Blue Jean Friday, your students may wear jeans, and these are jeans without bling or design. And you are to send $1. If they wear blue jeans on that Friday, you send $1. And that is a fee that goes to the PTF fund. Remember, always, your child is always to wear a belt to school. When belt loops are visible, then they need a belt on. That includes Blue Jean Fridays and also their regular uniforms. Let's talk about the binder. The binder is so important. Your binder will include your child's homework. The binders will go home daily with a behavior chart, a daily homework, and other important information. Please check the binders daily. I cannot say that enough. Please check the binder daily. This is an important means of communication. Your child will have a homework conduct sheet in the binder. Please sign that daily. That will let me know that you have read through it. And in case I have notes or something I need you to know, I'll know that you do have that information. Please have your child complete and return the homework folder daily. Our homework will be on Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. We do not have homework. Thursday night you have homework, and Friday no homework. And you'll have a Bible verse and have your child to review that Bible verse daily. And that's one of my favorite things, Bible time and Bible verses, just to see them so small and reciting those Bible verses. And so make sure that each night, even if it's before bedtime, let them review their Bible verse. Each Friday, the students will be given an oral evaluation of their Bible verse for that week. The homework conduct sheet, again, this is a sheet that will be placed in your child's binder. Each Monday, your child will have a new homework conduct sheet in their binder. Please review it daily. Have your child complete the homework assignments, initial it, and return it daily. I know I'm saying that over and over again, but that's so important. For homework, and remember this about homework. I've never had a parent say, my kid regrets homework time. I want them to enjoy homework time. So homework, and it's a great bonding time with you and your child, and make it fun and no longer than 10 minutes. I say this every year, but every year the parents end up going longer, and that's okay too. But what I'm saying is I don't want the child to be frustrated with homework. I want it to be a fun time, a time of review. And another thing homework does, it gets you used to what they're going over at the time, and then just even in the car, you can review it. Remember, it should last no more than 10 or 15 minutes total each night. And another thing to remember about homework, have fun. Have fun. And another thing about our homework is a conduct sheet. Each day, the fish in the conduct row will be white. If he's white, that means your kid had good conduct all day long. In the past years, I've been coloring it green. But I've had so many good students, and I'm going through coloring, and I say, if I keep it white, that's easier on me. And so what we'll do, it will be white. That means he had good conduct. So encourage your child. And it may be a sticker or a treat. Or here's another good thing. If you have all white sheets at the end of the week, we're going to Tutti Frutti. You know their favorite place. So encourage them. They are 4 years old, and this is probably some of their first times being in a classroom. So it will take adjustments, but the adjustments go so much smoother, when they know you're behind them, you're encouraging them, and you have a happy heart. When they know your heart is happy, that's one thing about our 4-year-olds. They want to please our hearts. Now, if the sheep is yellow, that means they had a few problems, So, and encourage them. In the beginning, it may be yellow more than often, And this is one thing, do not say in front of your child, no, this teacher isn't. No, she isn't. But just know, you may say, this is not my child, but it's a new setting for them. And the more they realize that you want a white sheep, and that when they see the yellow sheep, and you don't even have to get all angry about it. But just let them know with a serious face that, our sheep should not be yellow. It should be white. What do we need to talk about? And just do it just that simple. And you'll see that they will easily catch on to they have to follow the rules. And if the sheep is red, that means their behavior was unacceptable. So this is a thing. And here's another thing. Before your child even get to school, this is something you can start doing to just get them ready for school, is maybe set the clock for about 10 minutes and just give them a sheet of paper. And you can tell them something simple as draw a picture of your family, and say, and you're to sit there and work on that drawing for 10 minutes and give them colors or markers and tell them they're not to get up until the bell rings, and this will get them used of sitting. And one more thing before I go is I want to talk to you about vowels. Vowels, because the first thing they learn are their vowel sounds. And after they learn their vowel sounds, as you know, we're doing the ABECA curriculum. So ABECA is based on phonics. So what I do with my parents in parent-teacher conference is go over the vowel sounds, because I don't want parents giving my children different sounds. And I have to tell you a story about a policeman. The husband, the dad, and the mom were policemen, so they come to parent conference. And the first thing I asked them, what does A say? They were saying all kind of sounds. And I said, the short A sound. So I realized, let me go over the sounds with the parents. This way, when they get home, you'll already know your vowel sounds. And so, first of all, we start off with the sounds, the vowel sounds, the consonant sounds, and next you'll hear them talking about blends. Well, blends are consonant sounds and vowel sounds blended together to sound out part of a word. And the important thing about blends is when I start sending home homework for them to go over their blends, do not add ending sounds. I know it sounds good when you give a blend and the child is already doing ending sounds. You're happy. But that doesn't make the teacher happy. I want the blends. And then we add the ending sounds with the words. And I'm telling you this because this will make their learning a lot easier. And that way I'm not undoing every time they come home. So the first vowel is A. We will not go in this order, but I'll say them in this order. And if you need to come back and review the video for the sounds, you have it. A says ah, 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 as in apple. A says ah, ah, ah. Now on your homework, it may say review the sentence. If they say review the sentence, you're to go through the whole sentence. This is a difficult one. E says eh. Do you hear that sound? Eh. E says eh, 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 as in elephant. E says eh, eh, eh. If they're having difficulty, always say eh, egg, eh, elephant, and that will help them not say ah, but eh. I says eh, 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 as in inchworm. I says eh, eh, eh. This will be the first sound you hear your child making. I. O says ah, 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 as in ostrich. O says ah, ah, ah. U says uh, uh, as in umbrella. U says uh. And then what happens is, I'm teaching already. They'll learn the consonant sounds and blends. I want you to see the blends because you'll be seeing a lot of these. It's a consonant sound and a vowel sound blended together to sound out part of the word. And when we send homework home for blends, they're only to say the blends and not the ending sounds. Watch this. K, a, cat. K, a, ka. B, a, ba. And it's that simple. When the homework says review the blends, it's simply in the beginning, they'll say the consonant sound, the vowel sound, and they're blended together. B, a, ba. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.